What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Still Slaps. I am your commentator, Shuby, and thank you for joining us today. Today, we have our first episode series review. Episode 1 of Marvel's Moon Knight has dropped. It's been out for a few days now, ever since Wednesday, and I got a chance to be able to check it out. And I know you guys said you wanted to see a little bit of the new series. However, I could do that in the movies and stuff like that. So we're finally jumping into it today. Hope you guys enjoy. So Marvel's Moon Knight is one of the many millions of archive superheroes or vigilantes, if you want to call it that, Moon Knight, that is in Marvel's archive, and they decided to go in and get this story started. So Moon Knight, if you haven't seen the trailer, I definitely recommend you check it out. There, basically, Moon Knight takes the story of Stephen Grant. Stephen is he's a little bit of everything. He works at a museum specifically, and he has a complex of personalities that he is dealing with, and these personalities just really so happen to be very much on the edge of everything as far as life-threatening in a lot of instances. Steven switches these personalities, and he's in a very, very complex state because he doesn't know. He doesn't have control over his own actions. As the Moon Knight, as a couple of the other, he's a mercenary at one point, and he plays between these few personalities, and it's to his detriment at the end of the day, because he is just unaware. If you watch this first episode, you'll see just how shaky he is in judgment, and he's very, very lame. His character is just very awkward, socially awkward. He doesn't have it together at all. So right away, I really liked how you could see the psyche of your main character, who is Stephen Grant. Oscar Isaac, I believe his name is, the who plays Stephen Grant, does a really, really great job. His mannerisms as the main character, Stephen Grant, the nobody, is really awesome. His timing with a lot of with some of the jokes are pretty cool too. Not too shaky in regards to delivery, and it just really is a great balance in between the chaos and Stephen Grant trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And he is constantly at the butt of these personalities pretty much in this whole episode. So you really do get that sort of mix of conflict and mystery as to what is going on. There is a huge narrative of Egyptian mythology here, the Egyptian deities, and basically Stephen Grant ends up in the middle of he's in the midst of a cult, and the cult leader specifically is going to be Ethan Hawke's character. Ethan Hawke plays, I believe his name is Arthur Harrow, and Arthur Harrow is kind of like a mix. He's the main cult leader for this Egyptian deity that he's basically doing the dirty work for him, and you really do. They have some really cool scenes with Arthur Harrow, Ethan Hawke's character, and he is a very, very creepy, weird leader, as all cult leaders are, you would assume. He does a great job with captivating this character, and definitely has certain mannerisms that you see, and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely like, it's definitely more on the weirder side. And basically Stephen Grant's character gets in the way of that. The personalities get in the way of that. Stephen Grant switches over into a mercenary at this point in time in the episode, and basically gets in the way of this whole operation, and he can't figure out why he's doing it. I believe this is the Moon Knight side of the mercenary side of Stephen Grant is putting up a fight, and when he puts up a fight, he's really, really dangerous. You don't really see a lot of the fight scenes just yet. They're kind of teasing that a little bit, which I thought was pretty cool, because they really are trying to get you into the complexity of the main character, at least for episode 1. I wonder if it's gonna be at the end of episode 1, you do finally, well, you see a tad bit. They still do tease a little bit of the action in episode 1, but you do get a little bit of that, more of that suspense, more of that, more of the creepy elements of the show. There are some nice, really cool effects that give it that nice little scary, creepy element throughout the episodes. And I really did like how these characters were bouncing off of each other. Even the side characters did a really good job. The ones that Stephen Grant, the main character, as a nobody, has to kind of deal with on a side basis because of his job at the museum. And yeah, I really thought that this was a good start. I'm looking forward to the future episodes. If you have the Marvel Encyclopedia like I do, you were kind of able to look and see what this was kind of going to be about a little bit, because they kind of do detail it. I don't know how deep they're going to really go into the trueness of who is Moon Knight, or how much they're going to switch around, because, you know, we all know that happens quite a bit. But so far it's really, really interesting. I do like a lot of the weirdness and the mannerisms of this main character, and it's going to be interesting to see how he really finds that cohesion between his other personalities, if so, and who's gonna really, you know, fall on the wayside because of it. So guys, I didn't want to make this too long. If you haven't seen Moon Knight yet, please comment below if you're gonna be into checking it out. Let me know how you feel about the show, and yeah, keep me posted on more series reviews you guys want me to try and hit. I got a couple movie reviews that I'm going to be dropping too. And we've got new music reactions coming too. Definitely a lot of new music. So thank you guys for stopping by today. Once again, this is Shuby. If you came for your first time today on the channel to see, I appreciate you. And please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.
That slaps.